Every player gets his karma. Every player will get his karma. It's not gonna come when you think it's gonna come, ladies. No, a player karma come later in life. When a player's done playing and he wanna settle down and he find out one girl he fall in love with, the girl he fall in love with is gonna do his ass how he did other women. That's how it go every time. That's the rules of the game. So if you a player, you gotta stay that way until you die. Cause as soon as you fall in love as a player, women gonna break your heart too. No cap.
Because I've told you all I was a habitual playboy. I was just a terror as it related to women, man. I have a very treacherous history with women. And it was at the point when I lost everything that I realized that I was reaping.
This is straight up facts though. Ladies, if a dude ever plays you, he will get his karma. Even if you don't see it. I have a theory that the pain that you inflict on other people, the emotional value of that is going to be returned back to you. What that means is his karma isn't going to be the exact same thing that he did to you. It's going to be the emotional equivalent of that. Let's say he plays you and it hurts so bad to have lost what he took from you. Instead of his karma being him losing the person that he really loves, he loses his job instead, because that was the emotional equivalent of what he took from you. Now, you may not see it because he's not public about the fact that he lost that job, but his karma did come to him in a way that was not seen by the public. And so you might be sitting there like, dang, he never got his karma. Yes, he did. And there's a lot of other things that could have happened to this person that you did not see.
In today's video, men confess the karma they faced after hurting women. Some people call it karma, but I call it God's judgment. Whatever you put out there in the universe is going to come back to you. Men are revealing the consequences of hurting the wrong woman. Let us roll the clip and get right into it.
Karma's a real thing, bro. Don't ever think it won't catch up to you, because it will. This last girl, she's everything I've ever wanted in a woman. She was perfect. She was beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about her. But I know how the karmic cycle to close, bro. For all of the wrong I've done to all the women before her. I wasn't toxic. I wasn't abusive. I didn't gaslight. I didn't cheat. I wasn't manipulative, bro. But it's just some karmic debt that I owed. I finally closed the cycle with the one that I loved the most. The one that I truly wanted to be the rest of my life.
Yeah, I caused a lot of heartache and grief to my wife. I put her.
You think God will punish us for what we do to our women?
Yeah, I think ultimately you pay a price. Yeah, yeah. Ultimately, I think we pay prices, man. Whether it's in old age or in real time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go pay. Especially the one that love you. I mean, my wife loved me unconditional. I hadn't found no condition that she got on me. And when I'm on her saying, man, I'm a fucked up, no good, rotten motherfucker. When she see this, she go call, she said, babe, but you're not. So she never speak bad against me. She never, man, her love surpasses it all. And I remember her telling me, she said, babe, I ain't worried about no hoes. Wives that last hoes.
Yeah.
So, she made me self-reflect with just that statement. But yeah, nigga still is no good rotten motherfucker at time.
Hey, you know what, man? When you're being sneaky behind a good person's back, let me tell you all something, man. You all think it's all fun and games to be sneaky playing games, using people. But after a while, it catches up to you. When you see your ass cannot succeed, when you see you can't go far in life, when you see shit ain't working out for you, it's because karma catches up to you. You playing sneaky behind good woman's or good man's back, it catches up to you. And some of y'all just be doing it. That's why y'all get old and lonely, old and tired, old. And I'm telling you all, and it's not just men, women too. When you all are playing sneaky behind somebody's back, you always reap what you sow. I'm telling you, energy never lies. Energy always catches up, always catch up to you. And so some of you all think that you all are good now. You all ain't good. You're going to see. Oh, you're going to get this. Trust me. Karma never forgets your address. I don't care who you are.
People really believe after treating so many people bad that they just gonna walk into their right person life. Y'all don't believe karma real, do it. Y'all don't believe you reap what you sow, do it. Y'all just believe that after treating all these folk bad and breaking so many people and making them have to build themselves back up, that you just finna walk up into this great-ass life. I ain't wishing no negative on nobody, but just know karma a motherfucker, I swear to God.
Y'all will be surprised how many guys will pass up a genuinely good woman, a good connection, thinking that they have options. Matter of fact, if you're a guy and you come across this video and you know you have a genuine bond with somebody, lock in. The streets aren't what y'all think it is. Because I'm telling y'all right now, if you do somebody wrong that's genuinely good to you, you're putting negative energy into the world. And your love life will not be good after that. You will find yourself in a never-ending cycle of going from woman to woman to woman without finding true happiness and peace. And honestly, this is something that I've been seeing in both men and women, especially on this app, where people actually believe that they have all these options, and we really don't. We really don't. Yeah, we're gonna find a lot of attractive people, right? You know, people that they look good, right? But there's not that many people that we can have a real spiritual connection with. It's hard to find that. Be satisfied with what's in front of you, the people that really have been there for you, instead of thinking that you're gonna get the same feeling from every person you come across. And it won't be until 3 or 4 new girls in until you realize what you really lost.
Women are not that powerful like the way they used to be. Take it or not. You know, I can remember when I broke this girl's heart. Everything was stagnant. It got to a point that I couldn't sleep. We all thought maybe she took my name somewhere and they did something to me, something like juju or voodoo. But my God is bigger than juju. There was nothing like that. Because my mom was moving from one prayer house to another. More than 4, 5 to 6 men of God told her that it's because I broke a girl's heart that I should go back and beg for forgiveness. Everything will go back to normal. That is when women are so clean, strong, powerful, still know their worth, and their body is still a body of Christ. Not nowadays that they will go to private party and they'll be using Andre bottle to be knocking them, scatter everywhere, doing all kinds of shady things and all of that. You know, one thing you ladies don't know is you don't know how powerful you guys are. You guys are very powerful. You guys don't know the power you guys possess. If only you guys know. To pray is a problem. Good manner, some of you don't have anymore. You guys are losing it. But we that still respect or love you guys because of our mothers will keep talking. Out of nonsense will make sense. I pray you pick your sense from this. If you're a woman out there, wake up. You're powerful more than you think you are.
Most men's karma is watching the woman that he promised that he would never hurt walk away and be with the man that treats her like a queen, while he ends up with the woman that treats him like shit and does him dirty. Karma really is a bitch.
I'm going to character for a minute. This is who I was for a long time. Yeah. It is what it is. This is how I was when you met me. I'm not going to change. I'll never change. You knew how I was when we sat down and talked. You've been dealing with me now for a few years. Why should I change? You ain't going nowhere. You come and go, I come and go. We happy, sad, up and down. That's a part of relationships. You know, what do you expect us to do? Just be happy all the time? I know I yell and scream. I come and go. I don't tell you things. I give you the silent treatment. I shut down. I don't include you on things. I don't let you know what's going on, what I'm doing. I don't. But I ain't gonna never change. This is who I am. I'm like my daddy. Like my mother told me, I'm just like my daddy. So guess what? I'm just like my daddy. So check this out, y'all. When people say that, men and women, I'm not gonna change. And I don't wish this on anybody, right? I don't wish karma on anyone at all. But you better make some exchanges, because I was always over the top, overbearing, cocky, arrogant, self-centered. Didn't think that I was wrong. Would never apologize. One of my ex-girlfriends said, Leon, you're not gonna apologize? I'm like, for what? You should have pissed me off. Sick dude, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. Things come to you for a reason. Things happen for a reason, but we never say, well, what's the reason? Well, the reason is so that you can get better, so that you can realize you're off track, so you can realize that you're hurting people. You're hurting your kids, your husband, wife, boyfriend, and girlfriend. You're hurting their family members. You're hurting their kids. You're hurting their siblings. When you hurt people's feelings, when you put people down, when you just run through or run over people. August 13th, 2013, at 7:27 in the morning, because I didn't want to exchange. I didn't want to change. I had a heart attack. I became a heart patient, right? I got a stent right now in one of my arteries. So I became a heart patient. And they said, people say it's a high cholesterol level in the black community, in the black family, whatever. I had to have my heart my arteries open and they put a little stent in there and close it, right? Because I was breaking other women's hearts. So I had to have my heart broken to see how it felt. I was in rehab from September 2013 to January 2014. I was taking 9 pills a day. I had these all over my body. I was going to rehab 3 times a week. I was taking 9 pills. I was angry all the time, upset, didn't want to have sex. I was mean. So it's not about the genetics, about my arteries being clogged. One artery was 75% clogged. It wasn't about that. It was because I had my karma finally. I was breaking a woman's heart over and over and over again, year in, year out, year in, year out. So be careful. You don't want to take 9 pills a day. You don't want to be a heart patient. You don't want to have a stent. You don't want to be in rehab for 4 and 5 months. Start treating people right. All right, y'all have a great day.
Because I've told you all I was a habitual playboy. I was just a terror as it related to women, man. I have a very treacherous history with women. And it was at the point when I lost everything that I realized that I was reaping what I sowed. The Bible says it this way. It says, be not deceived, for God is not mocked. You shall reap what you sow. I manipulated women for years, emotionally destroyed them, lied, cheated, destroyed my family. I was just a very undisciplined man. And when I lost everything, when I hit rock bottom and I had to examine my entire life, I realized that that was my punishment for how I had hurt women, emotionally destroyed them, traumatized them. I want men to know you cannot go around here doing devilishment and expect to live a righteous life or righteous or good things happen to you. If you are out here destroying women, abusing women, mentally manipulating women, I'm telling you that there is a price to be paid for that. And life is going to humble you. Life is going to whip your ass. Life is going to beat you down. So I'm telling you that life is going to bless you according to how you treat the women in your life and how you treat the women around you. That is your responsibility, capacity, function, and role in society. You are supposed to be the knight in shining armor for women. And I'm telling you, and I want you to know from firsthand experience, if you are out here mistreating women, I'm telling you there is a price to be paid, and it is going to cost you at some point. So you don't have to take it from me. They say wise men learn from the mistakes of others. Be a wise man. I'm telling you, if you are mistreating women, at some point, it's going to catch up with you, and life is going to break that ass down. Tighten up on your backstroke.
You know that saying, what goes around comes around, like karma? Yeah, well, let's talk about karma and cheaters. Because a lot of people think that cheaters, their karma is going to be they got cheated on. But I think there's something a lot worse. Imagine one day after cheating on somebody you love, you find a new partner, somebody that you think is your perfect person, someone you know you could trust and love forever, someone so beautiful and kind and checks off every single thing that's on your list. And you start dating this person. You find out more about them. You fall deeper and deeper with this person, and they fall for you. And even though you know this person you could trust is in love with you and will never do anything wrong, you have this funny feeling that something's going to happen, that they're going to cheat on you or leave you. Or like you're not their perfect person. Like you just can't trust what they say. No matter how much they reassure you, you can never fully trust them. You're never able to take that leap of faith. You're never able to let them be who they truly are. You always have restrictions and boundaries that are way too controlling. This causes you to self-sabotage and mess up the relationship. But even worse, it causes you to never feel love, the real type of love, the unguarded, trusting, scary, but exciting feeling of love. You're never able to feel that. So you break up with this perfect person and you try with the next one because maybe they weren't perfect. And when you try with that next person, it's the same thing over and over again. And you go through this whole cycle of breaking up and finding new love, never to feel really loved, never to fully trust, always feeling empty and never fulfilled. Until one day you realize it was all your fault, that you think everybody's going to cheat on you. And it was all in your head. You do some reminiscing, you go and find that all the people that you've dated are happy and living perfect lives, and that you wish you were a part of it. But now it's too late and you messed up. And all those opportunities passed. And all those people, they're more successful with their money, relationships, and fulfillment and purpose in life. And you're just an empty shell of nothing. You see, what goes around does come around, but not always in the same shape or form. And if you're one of those cheaters, the only way to get out of that karma cycle is to forgive yourself and finally take that leap of faith and trust. But that's only if you're willing to. And I know it's really scary. And you got a lot more to deal with than anybody else.
Do you know the funny thing about taking advantage of people with a good heart is you think you are using them, but you are actually using yourself. There is a way the universe rewards people. It's called karma. A lot of people today are not married because of the women they have broken their hearts. The guys they have broken their hearts. The people that you used and dumped. The people you promised love and you abandoned. The people that gave you their spirit, soul, and body, gave you their finances, gave you documents, gave you children, brought you abroad, and all you could do was to use them like a pack of pack and throw them away. There's something about karma. Be careful how you deal with people, because whatever a man sow, he will reap.
And karma isn't always something bad happening to the person that did you wrong, by the way. Oh, you had me fucked up about a month ago, but ever since then, money got longer. Skin got clearer. Body got tear. Like, you had me fucked up then. Yeah, you're expecting me to crash out, get mad. Oh, yeah, whatever. On the other hand, ever since you got the fuck out my space, things have just been happening. Wow. I don't care if you don't get your karma. Just fuck out my face. Be blessed over there. Just not around me. You can't be in this radius. You can't be in this radius. Thing is with karma, we like to think something is gonna happen to you because you did something to me. But also, you might not get no lashing. I know they had you fucked up a month ago, but ever since then, ever since you... Money got longer. I'm lying. Body got tear. Bank account fat. You got the job. You got the keys. You got the whip. As soon as they have you fucked up and you get rid of them, it's like, I can see clearly now.
I'm not gonna lie, recently I reconnected like with an ex-situationship or whatever the case may be, or somebody who I used to deal with. And all I'm gonna say is, eventually when you start doing so much wrong or so much like bullshit, you start to look like the bullshit that you actually do. Like this person looked just like lust. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's like, the more you indulge and put your foot in like certain aspects of life where you're not supposed to put your foot in, you start to fucking look like it. You start to operate on it. Your whole personality becomes it. You start to look like exactly what the fuck you do. Like you start to look just like it. And it's sad and it's scary because I almost damn near didn't recognize this person, even though I did forget about who the person was. I almost didn't recognize the person due to the fact that the energy that it gave off, the look up in the face, like is sad how much like sinning or just like doing the wrong shit or just doing inhumane shit can like make you look like the bullshit that you're doing. It's really crazy.
Foundation of your new relationship is built on the tears that you made your ex cry. I hope you know that the person that you date after them, that's your karma. Because if you're delusional enough to believe that karma's not gonna spin the block, you have lost touch with reality. I promise you, you're gonna end up with Sleeping Bag Sally or Dirty Derek. Then you're gonna get some people that say, oh, I know people who have cheated on their partners and they're so happy in their new relationship. But you fail to realize that this person was a narcissist. A narcissist gets his power by the way that you view them. Do you think that they're gonna admit that they're unhappy with their new partner? No, because they want you to think that they're living their best life, when in reality, they probably go to sleep every night thinking about you. Also gonna get the ones that say, oh, people change for who they want to. No, people show you who they are with their actions. If somebody cheated on you, they're always going to be a cheater. They're just going to become a better cheater. And the one thing they're always going to do is they're always going to talk bad about their ex. They're going to make it seem that the reason that they cheated or whatever they did toxic in the relationship was their fault. They're always going to put it on you. Narcissistic people love to play the victim in every situation because they want to get sympathy from other people so that they could believe their bullshit. When people show you certain patterns of behaviors that they have, believe them.
Get away with it. Who told you that? Who told you that an unhealed, toxic, no good man is going to get away with what he did to you? You think he going to get away with blacking your eye, headbutting you, spitting in your face, disrespecting you in front of the children you have together, disrespecting you in front of the children you don't have together, disrespecting you in front of his children that you take care of that's actually not yours, cheating on you over and over and over again, calling you a HOE, calling you a B, making you feel like you ain't nothing, making you feel like you don't have no self-worth, leaving you while you was pregnant, leaving you while you was in the hospital, leaving you while you didn't feel good, you working 2 and 3 jobs, he's not even contributing, and if he is paying the bills and you are the stay-at-home parent, he's using the finances against you. He's sleeping with you and you halfway not even satisfied. He doesn't handle you with care. He doesn't handle you with gentleness. He doesn't even look to ask you if you're okay. He don't ask you, do you want a piece of gum? He don't ask you if he can clip your hangnail. He don't give you money to go get a mani and pedi. He don't buy you lunch. He don't make life easier. He don't put gas in your car. He don't brush your hair. He don't bring you tissue when you ran out and you ran in the bathroom because you rushed your home from work trying to get home to him to make sure a meal is cooked for him. He don't pay for the groceries. He doesn't go to the grocery store. He doesn't do anything for you. He judges you. He makes fun of your body. He's passive aggressive. He makes you think that you are worth nothing. He gives more value to chewed up gum that's been spit out that you find on the bottom of your shoe and you mad that it's stuck because it's so hot outside. Now it's sticky. He gives more respect to other people than he does for you. He honors other people than he does you. He always wants to be confrontational with you, but you've never seen him be confrontational with another man. As a matter of fact, you've never even seen him put hands on another man. But he's always questioning you. He's always doubting you. He's always got a complaint. He makes you feel that your needs and your wants and your desires is nagging. Who told you that he's going to be able to come into your life with false intentions, with the whole motive because he know he's not healed, he know he's toxic, he know he has mommy issues, he know he has sexuality issues. He got you so worried about the other woman that you're not even considering the fact that he's sleeping with men. He's so angry, you think he got an anger issue, but he got a sexuality issue. He has a pride issue. He has an ego issue. You think that he's going to be able to come into your life, make you make all of these sacrifices, make you give up everything about your existence, and karma not gonna pay him back. See, on this side, when we heal, we're not sitting around waiting for karma to meet him where he's at. We're not sitting around putting out SOSs for payback. But if you ever doubted for 1 second, if you ever felt like you're the only one suffering, let me be your reassurance. Let me be your validation. No, it's not because I wish bad upon anybody. But what I am a firm believer in, when you do wrong, wrong is absolutely going to follow you. You don't get to come into an innocent woman's life. I didn't say perfect because women, we have things we have to work on. But hear me. A man does not get to come into an innocent woman's life that is created for love, that desires love, that wants love. He knows that she has no desire to cheat. He knows that she has every desire to support you, to love on you, and to be there for you. You mean to tell me that you thought that he was going to get away with what he put you through? You mean to tell me that you think because he with another woman, he's happier? You mean to tell me you basing his happiness off of a quick photo on social media, a quick reel? You mean to tell me you basing his happiness off of because somebody tagged him in something? Let me tell you something. Let me validate you and let me remind you. You don't have to feel low another day. You don't have to feel like, why is it that I keep getting a short end of the stick? One thing I can promise you. One thing I can guarantee you. One thing you could take it to the bank and cash 50 times over. He will get his. And what I can tell you about payback, about karma, and about reaping what you sow is this. It is always worse for the person who wreaked hell in your life.
The karma that comes with hurting innocent people will break you and will destroy you. Think about those who used to be bullies at school. There's few that made it. I don't know any from my side. Maybe you might know some people who made it, who used to be real bullies. I'm talking about real bullies, real bullies. I'm not talking about those who are just playing. I'm talking about real bullies. It's not easy for them to make it, and it takes time for karma to be visible. But when it comes, you will feel it. And people that knows what you used to do to other people will notice. And that is karma. Relationship-wise, those that used to be players, how fucked up are they right now? You go out to the corners, they don't even have future. But my point, just to cut this long story short, the karma that comes with hurting innocent people will destroy you. Not today, but one day it will. Stop hurting innocent people. Stop hurting people unprovoked. That's the word of the day.
Ladies, if you're sitting around sad about a man sad about the last man that broke your heart, and you thinking like, how come he just gets to do whatever he wants to do and just move on, and he doesn't seem to be getting no sort of karma for this, and he just gets to live his life and be happy. Baby, let me give you some hope, because my night has been made. So I haven't had my heart broken in a minute. It's been years. And I don't usually think about this guy because I'm past that. I've moved on. But when he does pop in my head, I do be like, dang, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have nothing to lie about. I hope that he's having a terrible time. He's not a good person. Okay. Sorry. I hope that he's roughing it right now. And I recently, today, like minutes ago, saw a picture of him against my will, might I add, because that man is blocked everywhere. So I wish nobody had showed me. But I seen a picture of him, and when I tell you that man's hairline, back, further, further, it's back, baby. Pushed back all the way. Not only is it back, it's thin, paper thin. I can see right through it. I can see right through it, straight to his scalp. And in addition to that, as if that wasn't bad enough, I don't know what that man's going through right now, but his under eye area, he's aging like milk. He is aging like milk. I'm starting to think the sins of his past are finally catching up to him. So yeah, just hold on a little while longer, girl. And before you know it, you will have the joy that I have right now, because I'm smiling. I am. I'm having a good time. The man's getting what he deserves, okay?
Sometimes karma is silent, okay? Just because he's showing that he's happy on social media doesn't mean that he is, okay? He's laying next to the next woman that he doesn't love, thinking about the one that he did love, okay? He's watching you elevate and grow and be happy without him, right? While he shrinks in every room that he walks in. He's pretending to be happy on the outside while he's battling guilt every single night. It's about realizing that no other woman is gonna love him the way that you did. And that's all the karma that he needs right there.
I remember being with a woman that was so amazing. Nothing to compare her to. She saw my potential. We were so aligned too for a minute, but I didn't realize who I was even standing in front of. And she was the kind of woman that you really only meet once if God is generous, and never again if you're careless with her heart. I still got my moments, y'all, where it still haunts me, it still gets me. The family love that my mom put me to the side one day. She says, Alexander, that's going to be the kind of woman that breaks your heart and leaves if you don't become the man that she deserves. I was too immature. I was too wounded. I was too disconnected. I was too in my head. Accountability felt like an attack and healing felt like a chore. And I feel like I just had time to get it right, y'all. Before y'all ask if I double back, man, I tried. After the growth, after the healing, after the heartbreak, I became the man that she saw from day one, y'all. But by the time I reached back out to her, she was already married to a man who didn't hesitate, to a man who was proud to be with her, to a man who didn't need a tutorial to handle her heart, you know? And he treated her like the blessing. Like he prepared for that. Like he dealt with his wounds before she walked into his life. And then it clicked for me, man. It really clicked. Women don't leave because they stop loving you. They leave because their heart cannot take another round of whatever you are putting them through. See, a good woman will hold on until one day she sees a future without you. And she'll see that she's free, peaceful, and unbroken. So I realized that this woman didn't walk away from me, y'all. She walked back into herself. She became open to a man that could treat her right. And that man is not my replacement. That's her reward, because she finally chose peace over potential. And that's the day that a man learns. That's the day that I learned that blessings don't leave, they just relocate. Know that she's out there being good to him. And I love that for her and him. Love on God.
The pain they caused you is going to come back to them. Some people call it karma, but I call it God's judgment. Justice will always be served, and you will pay your karma in full. People who cause harm often face consequences that eventually catch up to them. This is how karma affects the people who hurt others. First point is they carry the weight of their own actions. They carry the weight of their own guilt. Even if they don't show it, people who cause harm or mistreat others often feel guilt or shame later. They avoid self-reflection to escape those feelings, and they develop inner conflict that shows up as anger, numbness, or instability. No one escapes with the impact of their actions forever. Even if these people pretend like they are fine, they are happy, they are not facing karma or living their best lives, trust me, they are going through it. A lot of people who have hurt you will never want you to know that they are going through karma for the things they put you through. They are going through it. They are living in guilt, shame, and regret for what they put you through. When they hurt you, they are not thinking about what they have put you through. They only think about it when they start facing the consequences of their actions. That is when they reflect. When karma hits them hard, that is when they reflect and start thinking about what they did to you. Which leads us to the next point. They repeat harmful patterns until life forces them to change or life teaches them a hard lesson. When someone keeps hurting others, life tends to mirror that back to them. This can look like relationships falling apart, people losing trust in them, difficulty forming emotional bonds, and experiencing behaviors from others that reflects their own. They often end up experiencing the same wounds they inflict on others. People who have hurt you will end up experiencing the same wounds they have inflicted. They eventually face themselves. The karmic lesson is that they cannot avoid the truth of what they have done or the truth of who they are. This often leads to a moment of reckoning, remorse that often comes late, and the realization of what they have done. Not only the realization of what they have done, but the realization of what they have lost. Growth becomes unavoidable. There are a lot of people who will only realize what they have done when karma has hit them, when they have taken the karmic lesson and paid their karma in full. Their relationships and their opportunities suffer. Mistreating others creates long-term consequences, such as a reputation that closes doors, and attracting partners who hurt them the way they hurt you. Most of the men who have hurt you will end up attracting women who will hurt them the way they hurt you. The truth is, a lot of men will only experience their karma when they are looking for a woman to settle down. They spend their whole years playing women, using women, manipulating women, and then the minute they want to settle down or they are looking for a good woman to settle down with, they'll end up meeting a woman who is going to be their karma. They are going to fall in love with their karma. Mistreating others creates a circle of loneliness, conflict, and unstable connections. Karma often shows up as repeated struggles that force growth. The last but not the least point, which is one of the most important, is that your healing is part of their karma too. When you heal, you rise and you reclaim your power. They eventually feel it. When a man hurts you and you rise, heal, and reclaim your power, it creates a contrast they eventually feel. The people who have hurt you feel it when you heal. Your strength becomes a mirror that exposes their harm. Whenever they look at you, they are ashamed because your strength exposes what they did to you. Every time they look at you, your strength is a reminder of their guilt. Your strength is a reminder of the shame they have to carry for the rest of their lives. Your strength is a reminder of the fact that they wanted to break you and they didn't succeed. Your strength is a reminder of how powerful you are. It reminds them that you're powerful more than them. You're stronger than them. So for the people who have hurt you, karma is going to handle them in its own way and in its own time. And if you're unlucky enough, God is going to give you a front row seat to watch. The way you think karma is going to get them, it's not the way they are going to receive their karma. Sometimes the karma some people will face is watching you succeed. The person they wanted to break, the person they wanted to destroy, the person they wanted to kill, their karma is watching you succeed, grow, and become everything. Sometimes when you wish people bad, or you're wishing for their downfall, or praying that something bad should happen to them, or you even do something bad to them, your karma is not going to be you getting hit by a truck, or you losing a loved one or whatever. So your karma is going to be watching that person become everything you didn't want them to be. You're going to watch that person become blessed, successful, loved, living their best life, achieving all their goals, while everything about you is failing. The people who have hurt you and tried to destroy you and made a fool out of you and played you, their karma is seeing you become the best version of yourself. Their karma is seeing you elevating, growing, and being this strong person who they cannot even have access to, who they cannot break. Their karma is living with the guilt and shame, knowing that they hurt someone who didn't deserve it, who only wanted to love them. Your direction, your safety, your recovery, your word, that is where your power is right now. Focus on that. There are some people who will only have to come and apologize to you before things go well in their lives. There are some people who will go through it for hurting you. Let me be honest, you guys need to be very careful. Everyone who has ever hurt me has gone through karma, and I have watched them go through it. As sad as I'm saying it, I've watched them go through it. Even if you don't see them, you're going to hear about it. Someone is going to tell you, the universe will make you know that this person is going through karma for hurting you, for what they did to you. There are some people you will hurt and everything in your life will go down. From your finances to your job, everything crumbles. If there is one thing that I know, is that God does not joke about me. God does not play about me. Be very careful who you hurt. There are some people you don't play with. People that are in no-go area. There are some people you will hurt, and it's not even God, but their ancestors will fight you. Their bloodline will fight you for trying to hurt them, for trying to destroy them. Be very careful. It's not everybody you're going to play with that is going to let it go. And there are a lot of people who don't believe in forgiveness. They believe in revenge. So when you're out there hurting people, know that your I am sorry is not going to work on everybody. There are some people who will get their league back, who do tit for tat. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. There are some people who will pay their own karma by themselves. They are the karma themselves. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Share your thoughts in the comment section. And before I forget, this is the full makeup look. This is the full makeup look for this outfit. If you like it, make sure you leave a thumbs up in the comment section. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.